This then, your workout routine. Do you have like a morning routine? Because I feel like everyone who's really fit, they wake up and they do the same thing every morning and they're real
And
strict.
I'm also my mother raised us to be very routine oriented. I feel very comfortable in a routine. I feel very good on a schedule. And even if I don't have anything to do, I still write down a schedule because it helps me feel centered. So every morning I wake up, I immediately make my bed. This is the first thing that I do. I make my bed, and then I move into the kitchen. I start my espresso. I drink like a huge glass of water. Take Descovy. It's a prophylactic for not catching HIV or spreading. And I have vitamins, and I make a cappuccino. I drink my cappuccino. I watch the news. I have breakfast, which is either like low-fat Greek yogurt and oatmeal, or eggs and oatmeal, or whatever, and then wait like an hour or two, and then go to the gym like that. I mean, it's the same every single day. And I tend to feel very thrown off when I'm not on my schedule. I feel uncomfortable.
Do you drink alcohol?
No.
Are you sure you're sober? Do you smoke weed at all? Or
Yeah, I mean, I don't not drink alcohol. I mean, last time I drank alcohol was a glass of wine a week ago, and before that was last November. So a year ago. So I mean, I mean, I guess it helps that most of my friends are in the program. I certainly don't have a problem with alcohol, but I just haven't found. I don't like. I don't haven't found. I don't like it really. I'm not a big substance guy. I had one edible that Phil Hanley gave me, who's a comedian here in New York, and it took me almost a month and a half to finish it. Like I'm not like a. I'm more of a caffeine guy. I like to have caffeine. I like coffee, feeling alert. I don't like to like sit back and feel sort of out of place. And no, I'm not like a big drinker or weed smoker.
well, I'm glad to hear though, because not about that. I don't care whether you drink or not, obviously, but I'm glad to hear that you still eat the foods you want to eat essentially, right? Because
Mhm.
you have an Italian Mexican background. And to me, those are the two best cuisines.
I'm
Yeah, they're
also
probably my
Irish.
top two.
My
And
dad
you're
is
Irish.
Irish, but I do not look Irish. Like I'm looking at my face next to yours.
You're like my
Like,
first
I
guest
don't think.
that's made me feel insecure about my looks, though. You look so fucking good. Look at that chiseled jawline. I got my big fat Conan potato head going on right now.
No, I'm just saying it's funny to look at features and differences like in faces. Like you're clearly very Irish, and my dad's 100% Irish. My mom is Italian and Mexican. Clearly, I took on my mom's family's genes. Not that I'm super dark, because my skin is pretty pasty, but I just physically, like the eyes, the nose, I just look Mediterranean.
You do, yeah. That's why I wanted to. I remember when I saw that you were getting into Twitch, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna love that. I got this Mario Goldeneye, because I always thought about you with. Yeah, I remember talking. I think you had a joke. Do you have a joke about looking like Luigi or something, or was it Waluigi?
Um, I don't know. My friend Bob thinks I look like Waluigi, and
Yeah.
I used to say when I speak Spanish, I have an Italian accent. So when I talk to people who speak Spanish, they're always like, "You sound like Mario." Like I just sound ridiculous. Uh, yeah, I don't know. My picture on my Twitch is me with a Luigi hat, like you know.
There you go. Maybe that's what seeped into my brain. All right, one last
Mhm.
workout question, and then we're going to end on a fun segment that I do with people. I've been ending the podcast on a game of Fuck, Marry, Kill. Um,
Okay.
and I got a new twist on it that I just started recently, where I do it based on where the person like lives and where they're from. Like I had my friend Mike Bridenstine on, and he's born in Iowa. He lives in LA now, and so I gave him like Iowa celebrities who he'd fuck, marry, kill. So I think you might like it. But
Okay.
the three people I picked for you. But I do want to ask about your workout routine. Are you like you said you bought you got some machines since the gyms were shut down. What is
Mhm.
like if you were to start me out, say you're my personal trainer, what would you start me with? Because I don't want, maybe I don't want a six pack, but maybe I want like Chris Hemsworth arms. I want to look like fucking Thor, you know?
I would say so. You're more interested in lifting weights, like you're more interested in repetition and muscle building rather than
But I want to cut,
cardio
I got a
and.
little bit of a gut. So I want to cut the gut, but I don't want to be, I don't really need, I don't need a six pack, but I do want to lose it. Like I weigh 190. I'm 6'1", 190. I'd like to be like 180 and like maybe still,
Diet.
yeah.
That's diet. The outside of diet, I would say get a bench press and some dumbbells. Bench press allows you to do a lot, so you can do various exercises from chest to back to shoulders to dips to arm. You can really, really do a lot with just some dumbbells and a bench press, adjustable bench press too, because you want to make sure you can do incline, decline. Um, so I would say the basics would be bench press, different dumbbell weights, and some resistance bands. That's all I have.
Nice. Resistance bands look fun. Do you do cardio at all?
I do zero cardio.
Fuck cardio. It's boring, right? It's so
I
boring.
hate it. I've made my. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't. I've decided no cardio. I don't fucking like cardio. Who gives a shit? I walk to the gym. That's my cardio.
That counts. You
Outside of
walk
that,
everywhere in New York.
and I walk up 5 goddamn flights of stairs every single day. So to me, that's my cardio. Oh, I hurt my arm. So yeah, I would say bench press, couple dumbbells, different weights, and resistance bands.
All right. I'm going to have you back on the podcast in 6 months just so I could show off my growth.
All right, but if you want to be cut, you really need to watch your diet. How much fat intake are you having? How much salt are you having? And how much, not good foods, how much processed foods. So, I mean, if you schedule your meals, say I'm going to eat every 3 hours, 4 small meals every 3 hours or 3 large meals every 4.5 hours, and you balance out your meals and say, okay, in the morning I'm going to have 2 normal eggs with 3 egg whites and some plain oatmeal or a little yogurt with some fruit and coffee, water. Don't drink soda, don't drink beer, don't drink, just coffee and water are the only things that I drink. And then for lunch, I know it sounds boring, but plain rice, grilled chicken, some steamed vegetables, and vary that up with roasted butternut roasted sweet potatoes, and you can change it all up with chicken or fish or whatever. Don't cook with too much oil, don't cook too much butter, and just say, 4 hours hit, time for my next meal, and eat that, and just stay consistent on that. I mean, within 3.5 weeks, you'll see a huge difference.
All right. I'm going to commit to it. I got to do it.